Welcome to Python learning series. Today we will discuss what is data type. Data type tells us what kind of data we can store and how much memory is needed to store that data. We can store different type of data in computer memory. Let us take the type of data we can store in the computer. First one is numerical data type. In this numerical data type, we can store the integer values like 3, 4, 5, and we can also store decimal values which are called floating values like 3.5 and the 4.5. We can also store complex data types like in mathematics we can represent the complex values in the form of I, j. But in Python we didn't have any I values in our presentation. We can represent only j value in this complex data type. Here the tree is the real part and this j is called the imaginary part. This combination of real part and the imaginary part gives us a complex data type in the Python. Next data type in the Python is the Boolean data type. Boolean data type tell about the logical values. There are two logical values in Boolean data type which are true and false. These true or false mainly used in the decision statements. To store these different type of values, we will use the variable, but it can store only one value inside it. But if you want to store more than one value and with different data types, we have to use another data type which can capable of storing different values. Those are list, tuple, set and dictionary. Here, list, tuple, set, dictionary comes under the data types and also we can call them as data structures. In all these list, tuple, set and dictionary, you can store different type of data types. Here I am storing integer and the string values. Similarly, in tuple, set and dictionary, you can store different type of data values like integers and the floating values, boolean values, anything which is discussed in the above. Tuple is represented in the form of parentheses and we can store different type of values. Set is represented in the form of curly braces and we can store different type of values. In dictionary, data is in the form of key value pairs. For example, in college we have roll numbers and the names. Here, the roll number is in the form of key and the name is in the form of value. In order to separate multiple key value pairs, we will use comma symbol. Now we will discuss how much memory is needed to store these different type of values inside the computer storage. The amount of memory needed to store these different data types depends upon the type of the computer system, like 32-bit and the 64-bit. The main key difference between these data types are set store the data in the form of unordered, but here list tuple store the data in ordered form. Follow Growcline for more Python videos.